Now, what we've learned is the gunman had a troubled past with roots right here in Alabama.
John Hauser's last known address was in Phoenix City. That's where WIAT 42 News reporter Jamie Ostroff is right now, and she learned a shocking story from the family who now owns his home.
That's right, Sherry. Jim, this house was actually foreclosed on and bought at auction by the Bone family last year. Now, incidentally, they know Hauser. They say they've known him for years, and when he found out they were buying his house, he tried to kill them.
That wasn't the guy that I went to church with. Fine guy, I loved his wife, child.
Norman Bone bought this house for his daughter and her boyfriend. Turns out his old friend from church, John Hauser, was its previous owner. There was just one problem. Hauser wouldn't leave.
We got a lawyer, went to court, he never showed up. Came over the next day with the police, walked in, and he had just destroyed the house.
Poured cement down all the drains and toilets. He threw paint all over the hardwood floors. He put feces everywhere.
Goldfish, he had goldfish in the back, cut them up, put them different places in the whole house.
Epoxy glued all the breaker switches.
But it wasn't just a bad case of vandalism.
He had booby trapped it, disconnected the fireplace inside with a gas line. And had gas cans all over the house, different chemicals.
So he could have blown the whole house up, in the whole neighborhood.
More than a year later, the house is finally ready to move in. Hauser was out of sight, out of mind, until the Bone family got a phone call early Friday morning. It was the FBI, and they wanted to know about Hauser.
We asked them, can you tell us why you're doing this? They said, you'll find out in the news, it'll be in the news in the paper.
Even before those reports of Hauser's identity hit the airwaves, Beth Bone had a conversation with her boyfriend.
He goes, I bet you that he is crazy enough that that might be the shooter in Louisiana. I said, there's no way. I know he's crazy, but I mean, he didn't do anything to these people over there.
Now, we also got some background on Hauser from the Russell County Sheriff Heath Taylor. He said that Hauser applied for a pistol permit back in 2006, but he was denied because of a domestic violence incident that happened here at this house in 2005 and an arson case from years before back in Columbus, Georgia. But we did learn earlier today that Hauser was able to legally buy a pistol last year from a pawn shop right here in Alabama. We were live in Phoenix City tonight. Jamie Ostroff, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.